And now, a special report. Detective Bob Mueller has unleashed a crack investigative team. 19 lawyers, 40 FBI agents, 2,800 subpoenas, 230 orders for communication records, 13 requests to foreign governments for evidence, and approximately 500 crack witnesses. Surely, this cannot fail. The Russian collusion can and will be found. How is the president going to get out of this one? We see you, Mr. Drumpf, and we're coming for you.
You told the Washington Post last week that, quote, there's a smell of treason in the air when it comes to this investigation.
We are looking at the possibility that the President of the United States and those around him during an election campaign colluded with a hostile foreign power to undermine the basis of our democracy.
Donald Trump now sits at the threshold of impeachment.
There's outright treason. I mean, there is no question that what he is doing is giving aid and comfort to the enemy.
It does look like collusion. It does look like he's listening to Putin more than he is American intelligence. And frankly, I've never seen that before.
Vladimir Putin and his associates, somebody has something on Donald Trump.
We're hearing a new word, right? He said it was treason.
Do you believe that the Trump campaign colluded with the Russians in the 2016 campaign?
Yes.
So after all this, all these FBI agents, all these subpoenas, lawyers, witnesses, the crack witness team, all the memes about how Mueller's coming for you and it's Mueller time, guys, come on. The Attorney General sent a letter, new Attorney General sent a letter to Congress and outlined everything that he could about the report, including this portion. The special counsel's investigation did not find that the Trump campaign or anyone associated with it conspired or coordinated with Russia in its effort to influence the 2016 presidential election. Furthermore, the investigation did not establish that members of the Trump campaign conspired or coordinated with the Russian government in its election interference activities. So they did say, however, that Russian government actors, of course, hacked into the election somehow, and then they committed social media activities that were fraudulent and attempting to undermine the country and the integrity of the elections. That much we know. But a key line here, and one of the most important things here, is Russian government actors hacked into computers and obtained emails from persons affiliated with the Clinton campaign and the DNC, and then handed them out to places, and they name specifically Wikileaks. So what I'm questioning here is, does that mean that they hacked computers and got it from people? Or does that mean they hacked the computers and got the emails and information from hacking it? So now we know if they hacked it and got it from people, that kind of sounds like the whole Seth Rich story. If they hacked John Podesta's email by giving him that fake sign-in page and got the emails that way, that's one thing. But if they're saying they got hacked emails and information from people within the DNC, that's probably the Seth Rich stuff, isn't it? So also they go on to mention the social media stuff, which wasn't that much. People getting fooled by Facebook groups on both sides. There was pro-Bernie, pro-Hillary, and pro-Trump groups where people were fooled and actually went out to do these events. The third page of the letter is about obstruction of justice. So no conclusions were drawn by Mueller, which to me means there's nothing, because I think if he can draw a conclusion, he probably would have. And of course, Trump's own Attorney General is not going to draw any negative conclusions about him unless they're pretty overwhelming and obvious. I don't think. So I think this is what the news media is going to hold on to. They're going to hold on to that. It didn't say he's cleared from obstruction of justice, and now they're going to continue to cry for the report to come out, even though it might not legally be allowed to, because he goes on to say, the Attorney General, Barr, he says he can and will release whatever he can legally in the future. But of course the media is going to be clamoring to save themselves and be like, why won't you show us the whole report? There's got to be something in there. And then if they do, then they're going to say, well, this is obstruction of justice, so is this, and all this stuff, and it's going to keep going. This has got to be pretty discrediting, though, to them. It's what many people, including myself, have been saying from the beginning. The biggest fraud investigation you can think of. It happened. It lasted for over 2 years. It got nothing. All those numbers we listed, and nothing happened. But hey, at the end, you can take solace in the fact that Michael Avenatti has been arrested.